name is Shirley Howard, and I'm a fashion reseller on Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, and Facebook Marketplace, but most of the time I'm on Poshmark and eBay. So if you're interested in any of those platforms or fashion reselling, hit that subscribe button below to be notified when new videos are released. And in 2021, I wanted to do more videos that were strategy and tips and tricks. So this is one of a series that I'm doing in how-to videos. So today's video is how to sell men's dress shirts online. And that can be on any platform online, but I'm going to go specifically through a listing for Poshmark and eBay. So they're very similar, but some things are a little bit different, so I'll walk you through the process. So the very first thing I do is take pictures of the item, and you can see I have a mannequin, a male mannequin here. You do not need a mannequin to sell items online. You can just as easily hang it on a hanger, put it on a wall, flat lay on the floor, whatever your preference is. I happen to find this guy pretty cheap, so I picked him up, and I take all my pictures the same, so I'm very standardized, and I can go through the picture process with my mannequins really quickly. A little slower in the videos, but typically very quickly to go through those. And the first thing I do after I take my pictures is I put them through Photo Room, which is a completely free app that will take everything out of the background. So you can see there's a beige wall behind me. I'll put this picture through Photo Room, and it'll take away that background, and all you'll see is this yellow shirt and a nice white background. And it is proven that Google does prefer a white background, so I want to optimize my items to get seen online, and that's just one way I can do that. The next thing I need to do is take measurements of this item. So I want to make sure that I give all the information possible to the buyer so that they can make a buying decision and not have to ask any questions. By the time they've asked a question and I've gotten back to them, many hours have gone by. So I want to give them the information up front, and they can make that decision while they're doing that. I use a separate app for my measurements. It's called Sizely. You can also use a free version of this app. If you would like to buy a pro version, I will put a link in the description box below for you to do that. But I'm going to show you with the completely free version how I take measurements. For a man's shirt, I'm going to take shoulder to shoulder. I'm going to go across the chest or pit to pit. I'm going to go across the hem. I'm going to go across the arm, across the forearm, and the cuff. You can do from the neckline to the shoulder, and then you're going to want to do the full length of the arm. And if it's a longer in the back than the front, I would turn him around. I'm going to take a separate measurement of the full back length of the shirt. So there's a lot of measurements to take, and I find that using this template reminds me of what I need to do, so I don't miss any of those measurements. So we'll go through Sizely. The next thing I'm going to put through is another free app, which is called Layout, and it just allows me to put two pictures together or multiple pictures together, and a person looking at my pictures can see multiple things by looking at one picture. And again, all free options, and just things that I like to do with my ads and things that maybe you want to try with your ads too. So I'm going to take some pictures of this shirt. It's a J. Crew shirt. I'm going to take the front, of course. I'm going to take the back. I'm going to take the size. I'm going to take pictures of the buttons on the cuff here. Pictures of the actual J. Crew logo. Inside there's going to be a tag that has the fabric contents and probably a code number that tells me how to look this item up online. So all those things will go in my listing. So I'm going to head over to my phone, and I'm going to show you on my phone how I use all those apps to list the product online. So while we're online, we're going to look up a stock photo of this exact shirt here, and that number should be on one of those tags on the inside. It's going to help us with our listing titles and our descriptions for Poshmark and eBay. If I can find the manufacturer information on this shirt, it saves me a whole lot of time, because it's going to tell me everything I need to know about this item without me having to look that up. One thing I do know about this shirt is there's the word I'm going to use in my description, and my title is tattersall. All that means is that it's got a horizontal and a vertical stripe. So there might be some words out there that you are not familiar with, and that's okay. There's just too many to be familiar with them all. So looking it up online is a great way to get that information. So not only will I be looking up stock photos and other titles and descriptions, I'm going to look up comparable pricing. So we're going to look at pricing comps on Poshmark and pricing comps on eBay. Once we go through all this information that I'm going to walk through with you in a few minutes, we'll be ready to put that title and the description to use. We'll go through the actual listing process for Poshmark and eBay, and you'll see the complete process from beginning to end. So I'm going to start by going to Photo Room, and I'm going to edit those pictures that I just took. It's very simple. You just push on the button and your pictures come out, and you just keep going from picture to picture. And again, just makes that background nice and bright. And Google likes that. So the more attractive your pictures are, the better the chance of selling your items. And I'll just click through these ones here. And you'll see I take very standard pictures, just getting this from all different angles. And this is so fast. It adds a couple of seconds to listing your item, but I think that it's more than worth the effort it takes to go through this process. You can probably do them all in less than a minute. And that is all my pictures that are done. So now those are all just saved in my photos. And you'll see there's my photos at the bottom, and you can see here I have already taken a picture of the label, and here is some valuable information. Not only is it the washing instructions, but it has style 62996 at the bottom, and that's going to be very important. So next step is to go to Sizely. So I've already taken the liberty of gone there, and I have signed in to my free account. And you can do it in inches or centimeters. I put display both. And I filled in all the measurements here. And I'm just going to enter the brand at the bottom. And again, it is something that is important to do. And I'm not going to enter in here, but the size I'm going to enter in as large. 16. And this is information that's written right on the label. 0.5, and I'm going to hit generate and save image. It's going to download this for me in a moment. And I can just find it my downloads, and there is my image. And I'm going to save that with my pictures as well, and I'm going to use that in the actual listing for this item. So getting ready to list this particular item, I'm going to check out what's happening online. I can open up a tab. So I want to try and find this item so I can get some help on the listing details. So I do know that it's a J. Crew. It's a yellow shirt. That was the obvious part. And then it had that number on the label at the bottom, and it was style 62996. I'm going to put in here style 62996. Let's see what we get. So I can see some pictures here. I'm going to go into images. And there it is right there. So this has been sold on Poshmark before. It sold for $30 US. I am going to take this picture and I'm going to run it through Photo Room as well. But I've already also found out other information here. This is a J. Crew yellow tattersall. So I used that word earlier in the video. It has the vertical and horizontal stripes. Button up dress shirt. They put M here, meaning this one is a medium. I can see part of the description here. 2-ply, long sleeve button up, excellent pre-owned condition, no visible holes or stains. Color and pattern, yellow, navy, and I'm assuming a light color. We can just have a quick look to see if there's anything else there. But this ad actually tells me a lot of information. That I've gotten a description, I see their title, I see what they've sold this item for. It gives me one step of being able to put this listing online. Before I go to the actual listing, I'm going to go back to Photo Room, and I'm going to pull up this picture here, and it's going to, there it goes. It took away all that stuff in the background. So now I have a really nice picture that I can use as my cover shot. I want to check on eBay as well to see if there's anything on eBay. So I'll just put J. Crew, yellow. This might be not specific enough. Tattersall, dress, oops, dress, shirt. And we'll definitely see some J. Crew items here. I'm not seeing the exact one, but that's fine. Very similar ones. But I want to actually make it more specific, so I'm going to filter this, and I'm going to look at items that are sold. So no exact matches on there. I see some dresses. There's a shirt. So a J. Crew dress short 41, 11, 12, 7, 13, 12. I only expected this shirt, so there's a one at around 15. That is kind of where I was thinking that it would get posted for on eBay. So it's a little bit lower on eBay, and I'll post it for a little bit of a higher mark on Poshmark. So let's go and look at one more thing before we're finished. Now I can go to another app called Layout, and I can pick a couple of things here, and I can actually make these something that everybody sees on the front screen. So I could put all that information on the front if I wanted to. I can go back and add some other things, take this out. Maybe I want to show the back. I could put those together as well. Or, maybe I just want to show that, and I could put this size tag there as well. But with the ones I have here, I think I'm not going to use Layout for this particular listing, but it is absolutely there if you have a front and back shot, especially for things where the back is showing you something special that is not on the front. So I'm going to exit over there. So I'm going to head over to Poshmark, and I'm going to want to sell. So I'm going to pick that. So I'm just picking all the pictures that I have. This one erased some of the pants on it, but that's fine. And the label. And I'm just going to click add. And move it over into Poshmark. Giving it a moment. Next, next. Perfect. So now I'm going to move these pictures around so that they're in the order that I want them. And there. So in my listing, I'm going to put in, it's a J. Crew, yellow, and I can use that Tattersall button, front, dress, shirt. Poshmark reads from the title and the description. We can make sure that we put the words in either the listing or the description. So the details here doesn't give us a lot of space. You get much more in eBay, but I'm going to put that information in the description box as well. Now, you see some people do exactly what I'm doing right here, which is copying and pasting from one into the other. And this is another thing that Google doesn't like. It doesn't like you to have the same information in the same order. So I'm going to change this around, and I'm going to give this a bit of a different description. So I'm going to call this a yellow striped button front dress shirt from J. Crew. So that information is there. That's nice and easy. What else do I want to say about the shirt? I'm going to talk about the measurements. are pictured in the ad, because we already did that work in Sizely. And I'm going to put the fabric content here, and I believe this one is 100% cotton. It is 100% cotton. Fabric is 100% cotton. So you can also put your measurements actually in the ad, but where I've already done them, I don't think I need to type them out again. And I like to put in here a little bit more information, and I'm going to put in a profile. And I have saved a bunch of profiles out here in my notes. And you can see here that I have so many different scenarios that I can go and look and pull something from. And it's just a matter of, over time building these templates so that I can always take this information and pull it over into another listing without having to do the same work over and over and over again. And just find the one for the men's shirt. So I'm going to pick this preppy profile that I have here. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to put a little paste here. And just get rid of the extra copy that I have. This. And these are some other words that people might look up when they're trying to find a button front dress shirt. So they're all listed here. And this tells it's good for school, it's good for work. So it's got a little everything in here, so I can always add in career, work. And again, you can fit anything in here that you would actually like to have in here. So I feel I have everything there I want to. I've described it. It's a button front dress shirt. The measurements are listed. The cotton is listed. And we can put in here that it's also pre-owned in excellent condition. And so the rest of the listing is category is men, shirts, dress shirts, done. Size is 16 to 16 and a half. So I can either put that or I can put large. And up here, I'm going to now add something in here. So I'm going to put size, large, and then I'm going to add in the 16 to 16.5. The brand is J. Crew. Color is yellow. The secondary colors on here are blue, so always pick the most dominant color first. It's not new with tags. I'm not going to put in a price. I'm going to fill in here at 30. I probably will get 20 to 25 out of this shirt, and the price you can see here is coming up 9 to 20. And that is my listing for Poshmark, and I can go ahead and there it is online. Now, I don't want to lose this because I'm going to use a lot of the same information putting this on eBay. So over to eBay. And I didn't find anything there that was specific. So I am going to just list my own item here. And I will flip back and forth from Poshmark to eBay because I don't need to type all this information out multiple times. And I'm just going to copy that over to eBay. And casual men's dress shirt or casual button down shirts. I'm going to put pre-owned here. And eBay is going to walk me through some steps. Now here in the title, I can put more information. So I'm going to put J. Crew, and I'm going to add the size up front. So size large, and I'm going to put the 16 to 16.5 measurement here. Button front dress shirt. We can put button front career, professional. And really all we're doing is, giving synonyms for the words, and I've run out of space. And that's all I can put in this one. And item specifics, if I want to add some in here. So it is pre-owned. The size type, this is just a regular shirt. Yellow men's department dress shirt, and that's good, so I'm done there. And the category is dress shirts. And again, you can move that into another category. This category here is my own category for my store, so I put it under clothing and shoes men. And then the description, which it's pulled already from the top, I'm going to go back over to Poshmark, and I'm just going to copy all of this information over to eBay. So really the only different thing is that you put in more information on eBay than you actually do in Poshmark. So all that information is now here, and I'm done with that. The pricing. Again, it didn't go for a lot. I'm not going to go with auction. I'm going to go with the buy it now, and I'm going to add the price in. I'm going to put $19.96 on this shirt here. There's one. Done with that pricing. Delivery. I'm going to ship. I do not have the package details, but I can pick one here. So I'm just going to make a parcel. And because I know kind of what I'm going to pay for these after time, I'm going to put 14, all these zeros here, $14.96, and ship internationally. So I'm also going to put this in here, tracked package, and I know that it's going to be less expensive to send it here, so I'm going to put $9.96, and I'm done. Scroll down. PayPal is what it's going to end up being paid for. And again, you can put on a visibility boost. It is a paid thing that you do. So when the item sells, another small portion of your profit goes back to eBay. I did that in the beginning. I don't do that any longer. I didn't find it particularly helped me sell anything more. I find it much more useful to run a sale in my eBay store, and that usually sparks some sales. So here we go, and the item has been listed. And all we need to do now is wait for this item to sell, and then I can ship it out to the customer. So that was the listing process from beginning to end, from photographs right through to the listings on Poshmark and eBay. So hopefully this video has been educational and informative, and that you've enjoyed what I've done here today, and you're now comfortable selling men's shirts online. So on your way out today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to be notified when new videos are released. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Please drop me a note in the comments. If there's something you want to learn how to sell online, please put it in the comments and I will do a video about it. And I will see you in my next video.